Hey guys, this is Kysen here, and welcome back to another episode here on our MineColonies series. Now today we're going to have a look at getting another building built and adding a new facility to our town, and that is going to be in the form of the Crusher. So I was having a look a little bit before, and here we go. Here is the Crusher. So you can see there, reasonably simple to make. We're going to go ahead and get all the stuff that we need for that now, which is, let's see, a little bit of this, a couple of cobble, some iron, which, what on earth? We have no iron? Hang on a second. Do I have some in here? Oh my goodness, am I on 0 iron? How does that even happen? Okay. So I have 2 Squidwards now. So on my streams, and I do stream, feel free to come check me out, guys. I'm probably streaming right now, right this second. Oh, there we go, there's some iron. So this was, we're going to build an Enderman farm. This is a whole thing on the stream. But yeah, people on my stream said this backpack looks a little bit like Squidward. So we named him Squidward, and I created a second one for general use, because that other one is currently full with all the stuff to make the Enderman farm. Okay, so now we have everything we need for the wonderful Crusher. Let's get our shiny blue things back on, and we're going to have a look at exactly where we want to place this thing. So over here I have a little bit of space, and I kind of earmarked this area as probably being a good area. I just need to see, when we plan it out, exactly how big it is. Do you see this guy? He was lying on he was sat on the floor, he was having a sleep, and then as soon as I came along, he's like, oh, the boss is here, I better look busy. And there he goes, he's marching up and down. Oh, I do love this mod pack, it is brilliant. Okay, so in order to see what we're doing here, what we need to do is go into creative mode and place it down and see what happens. Okay, so let's go here, slash game mode creative. And then what we're going to do is put it roughly in here. This is not a lot of space, so let's have a look. And Nordic is what I was looking at before. Before I was thinking of putting it over on top of the hill over there, but it just didn't look right, and I thought, well, we'll try it down here, and if not, I'll figure out something on cam. So the front's got some stairs, I think. Yeah, there we go. So if we put this up here, how much is this? Okay, so this is the footprint of it. How close can we get it to the wall? We could get it to like there, because it would be a bit lower than that, so it would be like that. It would be kind of close, a bit tight. Probably have to get rid of this little thing here, but none of that is the end of the world. How is it looking at the front now? Oh, actually, yeah, it's pretty good. In fact, we could probably come one more that way, seeing as that's not really being used. And this would be like here. Yeah, I kind of like that, actually. Okay, I think it's going to be good. But we're going to need to go higher with this one, aren't we? Maybe not that high, maybe at that level. And we might need to change some of these paths and things around, but I think that's where we're going to want to go with it. So anyway, at level 1 it will look like this, and it's pretty cool, pretty nice looking building actually, with the stairs and stuff, a little bit unique. So we're going to go ahead and build this thing, and once again wait, is my game about to crash? So, my game did indeed crash, and here's the problem, guys. I was going to mention this, but I didn't realize that this was going to cause it to crash. I was going to mention this in a different sort of way. Basically, what we have here is this apple tree right here, which is part of the mod from SimpleFarming, I think, as you can see there, right? And then up here we have normal dark oak leaves, which obviously they are part of vanilla. And these two interacting, they don't like it. They do not get on well at all. And when I've tried to sit on this tree, you can see like this dark oak tree, you know, obviously this used to be a lot bigger. It doesn't like it and it crashes my game. So I was going to say, you know, I might have some problems here having to remove this. But we had problems just in trying to build it. So I think the only thing I can do is just take this down one block at a time, but every time I destroy a block, it's going to crash my game, which is a little bit of an issue. The only thing I can think is this block here is the final block. Actually, maybe there's one more, so like this one and this one, where it's actually touching, right? This is right next to it. Now, I don't know if when I get rid of these, that might help things a little bit, but let's try it out. You're going to watch my game crash right now, and I'll do this mostly off cam, because it could take quite a long time, and let's just see how we go with this, because if anyone else has got my exact mod pack, you might be having the same issue. So that's why Splash has a floating tree in his town, by the way. He left it for this reason. Okay, here we go. No, tell me that fixed it. It did. I think it did. Okay. Okay, so now the big question is, can we take this down? Or if I click this, is this gonna... Yep, we're crashing. I'll see you guys in a bit. So, as it happens, guys, we are not building the Crusher today. We tried, but unfortunately, you need to research it first in your university. So, as I've said a few times before, building the university early game makes a lot of sense, and this is the exact reason why that is. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a look on here. We're going to go to Technology, and you can see here... Oh my, I just had to do the biggest sneeze. My apologies. You can see here the things we can unlock. So things like composter, smeltery, blacksmith, and sawmill. But then they have progressions as well to unlock all different other things. And the crusher, let's see, where was the crusher? I did see it before, somewhere around here. So unlocking it is basically going to take like quite a bit of time, right? There we go, unlocks crusher. So yeah, we got a bit of a progression to get to that. So I thought what we'll do instead is we'll unlock the blacksmith today. We need, hold on a second. Oh, it must be my backpack. There we go. We need one of these. We need an anvil. I don't want to manage workers. I want to go back to technology. And, oh, really? Is it not going to let me do this? Okay, requires miner level 3. I think we have that. Unlocks blacksmith. Maybe because this has been used, this is a damaged anvil, because I don't have much iron, as you guys saw. So I was trying to kind of cheat, and yeah, maybe I need to rethink this whole episode, because this is not working out, is it? Okay, so I did find some iron ore, which I've smelted up and managed to make an anvil. So we should be good now. If I go into, let's see, technology, yes, yeah, there we go. Okay, so we can research this. Now it is going to take, wait, what? What is this? What witchcraft is this? Miner level 3. Do we not have a miner level 3? I could have sworn we do. Okay, let's go check this. This is the thing about modded. Sometimes you can get into a rabbit hole. You try and do one project, and you need to do like 3 or 4 more to sort of complete it. Now, that's not a complaint, by the way, because I like that. It gives you things to do. This is a miner level 2. Oh my goodness. Okay, that really surprised me. I was sure. Right. Well. Kennedy. Upgrade, my friend. We are going to have a miner level 3, guys. That is going to be the start of this episode. Miner level 3. Then research that, which will take an hour. And then we'll get on with building the blacksmith thing. Okay, so we started building. Let's see. How difficult is this going to be? Okay, nothing too crazy. Nope. We are good. I will not put you through this, though. This will be done off cam, of course. And potentially in my stream tonight as well. But anyway. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this built up. So let's have a little look. Here's miner level 2. And we'll compare that with how the level 3 build looks in a second. And then we'll get into the blacksmith and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, I will be back in a second, guys. Okay, guys, the miner level 3 has been built, and it is looking rather good. But we do want to immediately go down to the university first and have a look at that afterwards, because we want to get this research started ASAP and start eating into that hour. So let's see, technology, and there we go. So this is so we can get the blacksmith, remember. So in an hour's time, I will have to be obviously online for an hour, because this is not... What on earth was that? Did you guys hear that? Okay, I just heard some really weird mob sound. I have no clue what that was. I don't know if that's going to come out in the video either, so I might just look like I'm losing my marbles. Anyway, yeah, so an hour of online time, and I'll be able to do that. So... here we go, guys. Miner level 3. What a beautiful building. Seriously. This has now got like 2 buildings that are connected up and is looking way, way cooler than it was at level 2. So that's awesome. So let's have a little walk in here. Looks like we need to create an extra path now because there's sort of 2 ways to get in. This seems to be like a storage area. So we've got our storage racks here and the ladder to nowhere by the looks of it. This is the upstairs. Yeah, okay. I don't know. That maybe this is spare stock gets put up here. Let's give it a purpose. Let's try and make sense of that. There's chairs here. I might take these out. I don't want my miners sitting down. Should be mining. And some furnaces and stuff. And then this door leads through to here, which is kind of the same building as before. And there's a ladder up here as well. And we've got this level here. So books. This is on how to work the mining machinery, what Y level different ores, right? You know, all your mining books are in here, guys, for sure. And then another ladder that seems to go to nowhere as well. So this is, I guess, an attic area, maybe? Oh, my goodness. I don't know what it is. I keep sneezing through this episode and having to, like, cut. Anyway, yeah, so some random attic thing. I guess at the next level, obviously, these ladders will be... actually going up to somewhere. Actually, it's not a different... it's not 2 doors. Oh, it is 2 doors, but the second one's here. Okay. So this is where she gets out to do the mining. I say she because our miner was a she. I've lost several people, guys. Unfortunately, people keep dying, so I have a real need to carry on with these walls that you see here. So this is going to be something I'm going to do probably on streams and stuff like that. We definitely need to get this done soon because we're losing people. The other thing I am going to try to rush is getting the barracks and the towers here and here up to level 5. This will connect up with this wall, so it's important for keeping people out. Plus, it will look pretty cool. Now, in order to do that, of course, I'm going to have to upgrade my builder to a level 5 builder. We tried to do this the other day, and it required an ocean monument. Now, in my vanilla world, I'm soon going to be doing a raid on an ocean monument and explaining not a cheat way, but a little bit of a hack that you can do it and sort of guarantee success. I never like to say 100% because there's always that one person who be like, yeah, but what if this? And then I look silly. So, yeah, we're going to look at that. That'll be on my Tortuga series if you guys want to check that out. But I think we might need to do an ocean raiding episode on MineColonies as well, or potentially on a MineColonies stream if you guys want to see me rage quit. Okay, it's turning night time, so I'm going to have a sleep. And we're going to wait for that 1 hour to pass, and then we're going to come back in and build the blacksmith. Okay, guys, well, the hour has passed, and the blacksmith is now unlocked. We need, 3 iron and some wood, and we will be good. So, yeah, I don't know where I'm going to place this at all, so we're going to have a look at this together on cam, and see if we can find a good spot for it. So, let's go out here, and, oh, it's turning night time. So, oh, wait a second. Yeah, I almost placed my blacksmith right here. That would have been absolutely disastrous. Let's have a little sleep. And then we'll have a look in the morning about exactly where we want to do it. Now, in the hour that I was waiting there for the blacksmith to be researched, I did manage to get just about all of the walls done the entire way around. So if I go on Journeymap, you can kind of see here, hopefully you guys can make this out on cam, that there's walls all the way around our town now. They still need to be dressed up and made fancy and stuff, but we're certainly getting there. So, yeah, we've got a good way into that. Now, at the moment, most of my free space is actually down here, so maybe we could put it to the left of this guard tower. It's just going to depend, obviously, on how big it is. So, we'll use our building tool here, and let's see if we try to place it somewhere like here. Let's see how big this is going to be. Okay, so this is Acacia level 1, so let's get to level 5 and skip through. So this is an Asian blacksmith, my goodness. An Asian themed town would be really cool, actually. Birch, Dark Oak, Dwarven, Fortress, Jungle... Let's see, Medieval Dark Oak. Okay, this is the first one that might actually be of value to us. So let's see. Oh my goodness, this is quite a cool building actually, isn't it? Look at that. That's very pretty. So if we put it in the way of those trees, we could take these down at a later date. And it could potentially go here, sort of behind here. The only sort of problem is there's no path here, no room for that. Let me see if I go to this wall. Oh, we've got room. Look at this. Aha, okay, so let's see. Let's bring it way back here. Ooh, so it's like right up next to the wall. Maybe like one out, so the chimney's not literally leaning against the wall, but that could be good. And then it does leave us some space here to create a little road going off down this way. Some of my roads will not be 5 wide as well, so that's okay if we do it like that. So I think this could be good. Let's see, level 1, there it is. Okay, so these trees are still in the way, we'll have to take those down. So Medieval Dark Oak right there is looking pretty good to me. But let's just have a little look through some of the others as well, because some of you guys probably want to see them as well. So we've also got here, let's see, Medieval Oak, that's quite a small one, is it? Or maybe it's just because it was side on. And Oak Alternative, wow, look at that. That's a really fancy build. That's pretty cool, actually. Medieval Spruce, that's very nice as well. Much more stone-like, actually, than the other one. Now, again, the blacksmith, I think, is one of those buildings that could be a little bit different. So I actually don't hate the idea of building it like this, to be honest, as a Medieval Spruce instead. So maybe we will. Maybe we'll just do that. Let's see if they got a Nordic one as well. They do. Is that level 5? Wow, this is tiny. Look at this little guy. Oh, that's very small. I don't like that. I think that's too small, and I don't think it's very blacksmithy. It's very sort of similar to all the other stuff we've done, because it's Nordic theme, I suppose. But still, I think we can do better than that. Stone one's not bad. What was that wooden one? No, you know what? Spruce was my favorite. Let's go right back through to Medieval Spruce. Yeah, look at that. I think that's really nice. Okay, so now we have to realign this. So the most important thing, I suppose, is getting it as far back this way as we can, first of all. So let's do that. Okay, wait, was that? Let me see here. This is the quicker way to do this. Medieval Spruce. Okay, so it is actually different to the Dark Oak, right? I'm just checking this isn't like literally... Am I going mad? Here's the only difference that it was Dark Oak. Let's see. That's Medieval Dark Oak. Hold on. Did I go the wrong way? Medieval Dark Oak. Medieval Spruce. Medieval Spruce. Medieval Oak. Medieval Dark Oak. Just because I can't keep them in the same place. Okay, so I think they're very similar. Even so, I'm going with Medieval Spruce. I'm sorry, guys. I know I've spent a long time on this one today. My apologies. We've got a thing. Okay, so what I need to know is where the door is going to be as well. So I guess you enter in through here. Yeah, okay, cool. So, sorry, we'll go and put this back now. Right back against the wall, as far as we can go. We'll go that way a little bit with it as well. Yep, pretty much going to be it. And let's see if it's the right Y level as well, or do we need to make it high? I don't think so. that would be too high, so it needs to be that level. Okay, tick. Okay, great. So this will obviously be built soon. First of all, I'm going to take down these trees though, which I do myself because it's just a lot quicker with my lumber axe and stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and I need to repair that lumber axe, go take down the trees and get this thing built off cam. And then once it's been built off camera, I'll bring you guys back in. We'll have a look at the blacksmith GUI and also how we use it in the game. Alrighty, we got the advancement, guys, which is called Good Old Smithy. Made me chuckle a little bit. But we've got our blacksmith, I should say, not backsmith. Our blacksmith has been built. Thank you, Kennedy. And here it is. Pretty modest looking building here at level 1. But pretty cool to have this, and obviously we will be upgrading it as we go through. So, yeah, it looks like we got a little bit of an anvil block there for the actual blacksmith block. I guess a little bit of a fire in here that's not yet a fire, but that, I guess, will become one. Furnace, of course, and let's see up here. A little desk up here for when he's got to draw his plans and things, I'd imagine. He or she. I think we're going to be having a she, actually, because I'm going to go on to hiring the worker now. And these are the two we have. So, looks like Eva is definitely the best for this job, so we're going to hire Eva. There we go. And let's recall her, get her over here, and this is what a blacksmith looks like. This is what a hungry blacksmith looks like. That's why she's got those bubbles. In her inventory, there's no food, so I need to sort that out. She's probably, I don't know, run off to the restaurant or something. But anyway, so that's the blacksmith, basically. So this is the GUI. There's not, like, tons of stuff going on here with the GUI, as you can see. But what we're going to do now is have a look at what you can actually use this blacksmith to do. So, typically with a blacksmith, you think of repairing things, right? Mending tools and that sort of thing. But actually, a blacksmith in MineColonies is a little bit different to that, in that they're essentially a specific crafter rather than a mender of items. So the things they're going to craft are things like tools, weapons, armor, that sort of thing. So let's recall our worker here really quickly. Yeah, you're sleepy, we'll deal with that later, but here's some food. And also, what we're going to do now is you can teach them recipes down here. So we can go teach recipe, and we're going to do the recipe for a shield, and I'll explain why we're doing a shield in a second, but there we go, we can put a shield in there. So, yeah, we can teach that recipe of the shield, right? So, now, if I go in here, go into inventory, let's give her all the stuff that she needs to make a shield out of. And basically, if we go to our clipboard, you'll see here that we have requests. Here we go, we have a request for a shield. We also have a request from a bow and that type of thing. So basically, when citizens are requesting certain tools and weapons, your blacksmith will make them for them. And obviously, once you've got the delivery person set up, they will deliver them as well. So this is sort of a way of automating the tools and that sort of thing. Now, I think we taught this recipe, right? I think this happened. Is it because... Oh, I think because specifically, okay, what I want to do then is do this manually. So let's just grab that out a second. We'll go to teach recipe, and we'll actually make the shield ourselves. Let's see, we have to place it like this and like that. So this doesn't actually take items, just see I've still got the 6 and 64 to teach that recipe though, right? So that's the recipe I want to be taught. So if I hit done... Okay, there we go. Successfully save recipe down in the corner there. So you need to make sure you do that. I should have mentioned that. Anyway, moving on. Let's give her the stuff now to make this with. So she knows how to make the recipe now. It's been saved. And the request is in from our citizens. So let's see if she does it. Now, just to say, at each level, you get 10 recipes that you can save. So this is level 1. We can have 10 recipes that we save for our blacksmith. At level 2, it'll be 20. Level 3, 30, and so on and so forth. Now, let's see. Are you going to get busy here? I guess I'm going to have to watch her for a little while and see if she does this or not. The only thing I'm not sure about is because these requests are old, these existed before the blacksmith did, whether it'll like recognize that they're there rather than it being, you know, like if it was created now, it would get sent to her. So we'll have to see. I'm going to watch this for a while, try and figure this out off cam, just in case it takes a while. And once I do have it figured out, I will let you guys know how we do that. Okay, guys, as you can see, Eva has got to work. I very quickly managed to catch this recording, because what I did, I went onto my clipboard and I cancelled the request for a shield. Now, it's not come back up on my clip. Oh, was that it there? Maybe? I think what happened was the request got recreated. So let's see. Okay, maybe it's in the inventory here. Yes, there you go. So she's gone and put all of her stuff in here, and she's gone and made a shield, because that was requested. So, of course, once we've got the delivery man set up, he'll come, pick that shield up, and go deliver it to whoever was requesting it. So this is the way that you can basically automate the tools and weapons in your town to be built and delivered to your workers. So quite useful, and again, something you may want to start with early game. I guess the only issue is there's so much you could start with early game, so it really depends on the direction that you want to go for your town, which is one of the beauties of this mod pack, I think, that you can really, do exactly how you want to do it. So I wanted to do this episode today because I felt like, as I say, some of you may want to do that from the start, and I know I'm kind of late to doing it. So again, it just depends. Obviously, tools and weapons and that are kind of easy to make, so it just depends on how you want to progress. But let me know your thoughts down in the comments, guys. When do you think you should build the blacksmith? Is it like an early game essential or not? The thing is, of course, on the newer version, you do need to build the university and research it first after having a guard tower level 3. So you kind of need to figure all that stuff in as well, like factor all that in, I should say. So yeah, there's a lot to think about, which is one of the reasons I love this mod pack. Now, if you're watching this video either within the first few hours of it being live or 24 hours later, there's a very good chance I'm streaming, and I would love for you to come say hello. And I'm very active with my stream at the moment over on Twitch, and we have a good chat in the comments and stuff like that. So it'd be great to get to know you guys a little bit better. And I also do stream MineColonies sometimes as well, so be sure to come catch that out. My link is in the description. And if you are enjoying this series, then please do consider liking and subscribing as well. It really is greatly appreciated and really helps me out. But for this episode, guys, that is about it. So as always, I want to say thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.